You back, boys? Can you hear me? I don't know why the server disconnected. This is a Twitch issue right now. That's very rare, but it happens sometimes. So that was Vlad's army, huh? Vlad did 41,000 damage, but it's empty damage. This is not with his sword. Our guy did 43,000 damage, all pure damage, and murdered Vlad as well. Defeated Vlad von Karstein, still wounded, cover time -4, okay. That's an interesting one. It's very good for the AI. AI versus AI, whoever gets this, like legendary dwarf lords, that is a little bit too good for the AI. Wound recovery time reduction is a strong start for the AI, kinda shit for the player. But useful at times. Good flavor with the stray though. And we just clear this place and not pile, so that's bugged down. So sometimes you don't get piles. Von Karsten core hole still here. For a tier 5, it's outdated. This has been outdated in Warhammer 2, and now in Warhammer 2, kind of 3, it looks like poor for tier 5. Should be a little bit more. But it's not the bad stuff. Low recruit rank +2 faction wide, recruit rank +2 for the vampires faction wide. Those are rare stats and you know, tier 5 stuff usually. Vampiric corruption +1 faction wide is also good. Might be +1 per province or +1 per region in every province. But I feel like it should be more. This could give a cool faction wide abilities to vampires, like. Kill all vampires, glittering scales ability, or a little bit ward save, something for the army. This could be a nice landmark if it's like tier 4. For tier 5, seems off. This city is nothing. It should be more important tier 5. And like I said, tier 5 for this faction does not exist outside some landmarks and extra ranks on 1 or 2 provinces. And tier 4 in this city would make even more sense because it's such a big city. Did I watch Rings of Power on House of Dragons? I've been speed watching 8th season of Game of Thrones these days. Just going through all the best scenes. And then I'm gonna start watching House of Dragon and Rings of Power. My brother was actually watching Rings of Power first 2 episodes, and he's been amazed so far by it. I've heard familiar tunes and music. I'm excited to see what they've done, but I already heard bad stuff and I saw poor ratings, so apparently, you know, not good, apparently. But my brother and his friend give it 10 out of 10. But they're, you know, easily pleased casuals. One of the games they play all the time, one of the NBA games that have mostly negative ratings, they love it. Also, Dragon on the initial ratings looks amazing. But I think they know where it went wrong, so I don't think they're gonna repeat the mistake. I've been watching season 6 of Game of Thrones yesterday, and holy shit, season 6. I think season 6 is the best. All the world building of the initial seasons was incredible. I think season 6 was the best. So this thing is on Amazon, right? I see it. I see it. Rings of Power. It's on Amazon. Okay. Of course, it's on Amazon. It's Amazon original. There's so many of these platforms these days that, you know, I sometimes mix them up. Like I got Netflix, I got HBO Max, I got Prime Video, I got Disney Plus, and then we got like our own TV here. I've been mixing up Prime Video and Disney Plus for some reason. Maybe because I mostly use Netflix and HBO Max. Well, in our house, there's 4 people watching programs, various programs on those platforms. So for one person, it seems like a little bit overkill, but for the whole house, I think it's good fun. Always have things to watch. Season 6 was the Bastards War, yeah. Yeah, the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones were something else. I was like, I don't think anybody's gonna be able to make something like that anymore again. Like the first 3 seasons of Game of Thrones. But then again, you know, I said things in the past, so we have to just, you know, live and see. Like, I loved the early seasons, like the first half of Game of Thrones with Tyrion Lannister. Like in the second half, I don't know, it felt like... I don't know, his character seems to fell off after season 5. So, I think he shined the most in the first 5 seasons. Arcane, not the same thing, but arguably even higher achievements on TV. Arcane, is that the one on Netflix? Yeah, I think I'm gonna be checking that one out. I think you recommended that one already. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that one out. I've been watching mainly Big Bang Theory and Star Trek: The Next Generation. But I want to watch some Game of Thrones, so I started watching some Game of Thrones. I just didn't have time for it, All Might. I didn't have time for it. Every day I lose like 2.5 hours for healthy life. So I have less time for TV shows and movies.
Fight! This suits my cause. Forward! This, king of the ghouls. Now, I am ready. What?
I'm just thinking what they can do here to survive.
This better be important. Deliver it unto me.
It seems like not really smart to give this guy no protection.
Yes.
Have range for everything anyways. This guy marches into the mountains. This guy takes force offense, so we end this on turn 97.
Of the ghoul.
We are nearly done here, boys. Two turns, and it's for me gonna be a very satisfying ultimate campaign victory. I wouldn't mind capturing the whole world, but I don't think we need to go that far. Especially since they haven't added proper landmarks for the factions yet. We have to leave something for the later too. Plays Demon Prince next. I actually did play Demon Prince as what the last Realm of Chaos campaign. It seems to be the least interesting faction right now. Probably played 20 other factions before him.
Welcome to my court. Moving. So be it.
Soon I'll be all-powerful. Unleash undeath.
I really like the idea of the Demon Prince, as his faction has access to some definitely unique things, but I don't think it's good enough. Good enough to make me that interested to replay him.
Shuffle this way. Yes, my sire. It will be done.
Two more settlements here, but we have to send Mumford after that.
Unhand, Thorn's Herald.
12% attrition, that's impressive.
I thirst.
This one here is fine for now because it's corrupted. Everything takes a lot of time to build here.
It is night.
Tower of Flies is point of a noisome tumor. Still trying to learn the shape of these provinces. Demon of Prince, Feud is a great song if you buff them. I'm gonna leave that at no comment.
Who wishes the red kiss? Dance macabre.
You need fresh troops. Move!
This lord is like kind of overkill.
More sleep shines.
Yours is power.
Yes, misery awaits. Master. Strike out.
Very impressive how this area is here. Probably because the Kate is not acting on it.
Need fresh troops. It will be as dust. Mausoleums to defile. Follow me.
Infernius, wasn't that the starting capital province of Scarbran in Realm of Chaos?
Betray you. Necropolis.
So we made a border up to here. It's a pretty good army. Wonder if they're gonna do any damage to our army if we get to fight. You know what's wrong with slants in this game? This was wrong with slants in this game. Yellow, blue, and red rank 5 with the Book of Ashur equipped. This is like the perfect example here. And that face is the reaction to me talking shit. Middle finger at that face. It's not your fault.
It is night.
They will serve.
This way.
So there's now a port on the top on this side. It goes like a little bit to the right. So it did look a little bit larger on the actual map. I thought there was a little bit more water here.
Good, this will do.
Who this? Steiner?
Ascendant.
This one has been trailing for days.
Track ahead.
Doesn't look like it's gonna reach her target. Kinda wanna see Quick actually take this down. How are we looking with Quick anyways?
Clanmores!
42, huh?
Shower me in gifts, or you die by my claw. Right, yes.
Cruel Dreadlord.
Burn the coastlines! Your end shall be swift, but there will be much pain beforehand.
Pay up.
No need to beg.
Favored of
Lover, fighter.
More head skulls.
Ready. Wolfric.
As you command.
Let's just click, 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 click at this point here. I'm not gonna bother switching commandment anymore. Over this treasury. There's nothing here. It's funny how they didn't even threaten this side. Milan is also very rich for the vampires. The materials that seem made all the difference. Moot, nothing special, just pastures. Not cool, not cool. Really expend the last 2 turns. How do you think you will set the crisis model for the next campaigns? Lower the amount of turns quite a bit. Warning to 5 turns. And increase the what's it called? Intensity, the difficulty to max. Is the best tech not worth it? Well, there is still some useful text here. It's still in Warhammer 1, below average and average tech. So if you had to say, yes, it's not worth it. As you can see, we have completed the campaign without touching a single one of these techs. And there's a couple okay techs here, like Master of the Swarm for the Fell Bats. The Vargeist buff. the Vargulf buff and the Terragas buff. Well, they're all average at best. This is not good enough. Should be slightly better. We should have more incentives to go into this deck. Currently, there is not much, in my opinion. As this Dark Empire rods, the Midnight Aristocracy clings to pride and the fineness of nobility over ever more strongly. Hey Tiny! So I started walking out today and my usual walking path in the distance there were thunderclouds. It was dark and thunder clouds and the wind started blowing and then I got caught in the rain and got all wet. And it's your fault. I had to go home, change my clothes and get an umbrella. And then continue walking. I posted a pic on Discord, but might not be in Discord to see. Bloom posted his real life pic. That's exactly how I imagined him. That's his face. That's Bloom. That's him, guys. Bloom in real life. Spitting image. Oh, nice. The Arcan managed to take down the Hearthstone.
I have better things to think about than your petty desires.
And this is what sort of Ken is doing. It's messing up diplomacy with a lot of factions that we're barely holding. Rapture's excess are gone. Those are the guys that have the Southern Wastes. Journey complete, so that's how it works. Pretty straightforward.
I will not betray you. March!
The sea lane. You enter a sea lane and then 2 turns later you get journey complete and he's on the other side. Turn 96, this is the second to last turn of this campaign right now. Rate is nearly at 29,000. Income is at 226,624. And we got 21 armies and 209 settlements. Victory imminent. But this is the biggest difference here, huh? Interesting, is the same province.
Yes, misery awaits.
Surprised he hasn't declared war yet.
Madame, I lost a dear fan.
Overlord.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
Malekith.
Twin defenders of the Glades.
Azazel. What? Dinker?
A challenge?
Okay. So they need to confederate. There's still a one minor faction here. No ally missions available. It's a little bit off there.
Darkness comes.
Didn't the Red Fortress had the landmark for corn? Oh, I forgot that one. Vlad loves me, yet he betrayed me. "301 relations."
My will alone. Bring war.
Wonder why is there they changed the name of this settlement. It's missing an H, right?
I hunt.
C and H. Ooh, damn, 2 letters. It's a fuck up.
Look on me in despair.
This one might be just slightly out of range.
What is your will?
The guy has no campaign skill.
On my way.
It'll be just in range though. I'll make sure this one is in range.
From the tomb.
The max movement here. I'll be definitely in range now. He just received plus 15% movement. Yeah, this is a very poor movement here when you look at it.
Welcome to my court. Yes.
We didn't get the second movement forward, but we did have one flesh golem.
My puppet's dance. I admire your depravity.
King of the ghouls.
This should be almost in range. This is March range. We might not have it in the range next turn. Apparently we don't. This guy is muddled minds. Wow! So out of all my armies, Tzeentch has targeted this one, and this army was supposed to capture this on turn 97. I guess it's turn 98.
Ready. Look on me in despair. Agreed for now. Destroy them.
Vlad was holding back here.
Welcome to my court.
Well, according to my calculation, was turn 97, but Tzeentch used an ability which slowed the only army that could reach there by turn 97. It's turn 98 now.
Welcome to my
That's an unforeseen thing that happened there. I think there should be exceptions to wound mechanic.
What do you want?
This guy doesn't have a Banshee though.
I am ready. Darkness comes.
Well, we're nearly done, boys. Looks like Sigvald is next.
What do you want?
Nobody outbid here, bro.
Look on me and despair. Tireless. We are in agreement.
It's funny how they're invading Bertonia here while they're outnumbered and they're losing at home.
Dark magic is mine to command. I go. The dead shall rise.
So the Chaos Corruption is still shit. A fraction of damage compared to Vampiric Corruption. Why did not fix that? It's been fucked up for 6 years.
Everything dies.
Follow me. The scent of death is strong.
We have no war with these people.
More mausoleums to defile.
I relish the opportunity. Strike out!
This better be important. Through the shadows.
This place is probably the most secure part of our empire. There's a landmark in Kasabar, City of Bronze. 300 income. That is a really basic shit. But I guess it's more income. It's better, slightly better than pastures. And the landmark is slightly better than pastures. Jesus. Oh, here, there are pastures here as well.
This will do.
It's frozen.
More sleep shines. Now, this night. I am a god.
You're a fucking peasant, half-arsed prince. Can't even land here to challenge a basic lord.
Only obey Bloodfather. Struggle.
Gather. Follow me.
Oh my god.
Hang Wolf.
You see that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
It looks like a pretty short turn.
Then go.
Seeking soul.
All of the armies have stopped conquest because there's no other enemies in the area unless you attack other factions.
Definitely. Moving. The scent of death is strong.
You dare.
What fool dares touch me?
I shall drink them dry.
How many settlements? 213. We stopped conquest recently because there's nobody really to fight.
We are in agreement. Yes.
Your will. I obey.
This night. My will alone.
Can I assist?
Going. They will serve.
We'll explore nearly everything here. Still require a couple more turns.
Shall we destroy? Wither, fool!
What?
Plunder the grimoires.
It is night.
Hmm.
What is your name?
Wish, master. I smell death.
Undeath Ascendant. My thralls, track ahead!
Yes, plunder the grimoires. Wither, fool. The shamblers move.
Silver Tower of Sorcerers. As gemstones. This is the capital of the Northern Wastes. So there's another province before Deathwood.
Who shall we destroy? Move.
So there is no water on this left side of Nagarat. That's a little bit disappointing. I thought there would be a little bit of water here. Oh well, it's still better than what it was in Mortal Empires.
I will not betray you.
Dance macabre.
I obey.
What the hell are they doing here? Why did they not finish them off?
As you command.
That's the last turn of materials at sea, so we're gonna lose 10% income. So about what, nearly 20,000 income. So they built the Red King, the War Camp, but they didn't upgrade it. This is just bad code here. Why would they build that in the first place? 79 provinces, 214 settlements. There's a little bit batch of chaos here. It looks like it's gonna be giving gold to then the Kate busy for most of the rest of the campaign. We might eventually overcome it. I doubt it without our help. Quick has a little bit of his Skaven enclave here. Vision of Karakazul, and then who knows what's gonna do. This follows Nagash ally, Oxiodal here. Arnessa likes us, Clanskrai doesn't like us, Morgor is on his way out. The followers of Nagash are starting to expand to Bretonia. There's the Stalin rebels, and there are the Wood Elves in this area fighting Clanskrai. In Kislev and Norska, there's a combination of factions, half are friendly, and there is not much left in the middle of the Northern Chaos Wastes. And to the west, there is some Norska and Dark Elves. Ultuan is still the same as the start. Nakari and the High Elves fighting each other. It don't really seem like they can destroy him. Lustre is like 50-50, and Nagaroth is a little bit in the favor of the alliance against Malekith. Pleb. Damn, Nakari's upgraded his army again. Nakari is invading and winning a little bit all around against High Elves, so the High Elves are invading Bretonia. I guess Ulton comes second, we gotta invade the player in Bretonia first. So much about Guardian and Protector, huh? Arkan has managed to overcome Morgor. But we did destroy two Morgor's armies ourselves. The garrison was no joke, they struggled about with it for a while. "63 factions. Turn 97. Clan Pestilence, Confederate Clan Spittle. Caravan arrived. We have discovered a Katan trading caravan on your lands. We'll let it trade unopposed. Perhaps the riches it holds could be yours to plunder, but will such an aggression incur the dragon's ire? The choice is yours. It sounds like it's supposed to be a dilemma, but you just get 3,000 dark magic. Okay, we lost the buff from the materials at sea, so the income went down by nearly 20,000. That shit is so noticeable when you have a large faction. Yeah, we can't reach Karak because of Zinch randomly targeting this army.
Driven by hate, I will devour them. Obliterate! You dare! Good, this will do. Yes, agreed for now. We are in agreement. Ready. Deliver it unto me. What do you want? Night march.
Well, Vlad, unless you learn how to dig holes and go into an underway, is fucked.
Black-hearted.
Siren of the storm.
Darkling.
To war.
Yes?
This night? I assent.
I thirst. Yes. I'll comply.
Hey, Gaunt.
This night, follow me.
What the hell was happening here? Look at all these sites.
I will attend to it.
Where are you going, friend? Defend Ultuan. Don't bother me here. And I'm like have a half mind to take all of Ultuan here. Like we did in those previous campaigns in the past with the vampires. Piran is coming here as well.
Now. Agreed. For now. Yes.
Then go. Bats and wolves, gather. Shuffle this way.
Follow me. Dance macabre.
The armies are we at right now? 22.
King of the ghouls.
Look at this peasant.
Yes.
It's called reinforcing.
Welcome to my court, Strigoi Ghoul. Look on me in despair. King of the ghouls. I hunt.
Darkness comes.
Two regions here, but we can't replenish unless we raid our own territory.
Haste. Die!
go.
Sylvania's borders. Follow me.
It's interesting that we're getting replenishment here. I guess nobody controls it.
Not possible.
The souls are mine. My will alone. Strike out!
In Father's name, no.
This suits my cause. It will be done.
Well, we did stop conquering with half our armies a few turns ago. We could have only taken all of Ataloran, all of the southern Badlands, and half of Ultuan. By now.
March! March! This better be important. It will be done. Forward!
Necropolis awaits.
Yeah, this area is stable.
My bloodline calls.
Wishmaster.
For centuries, Stone Beast has been required reading for necromancers who wish ultimate control, training and mastery of the dread creatures that lurk by the graveside. This set of technologies for the direwolves, fellbats, wargeists, wargulfs, and the terrorgeist. Nothing really special here, honestly. That's why I didn't really bother with it.
A wise action. Find me charnel pits. Ready? Then go!
What is this province? The Shard Lands. This is the last Chaos Ways before Deadwood. Domination victories occupy loot Razor Sec 272 settlements with a 217. This could have also have been done before the ultimate victory. Ultimate victory is to finish the crisis. They have one settlement left.
Yes. Death awaits. You need fresh troops. I smell death.
Sire. Strike out.
Hey, Park. Just in time for the victory screen. Unless see I forgot the victory screen.
You need fresh troops. Then go.
You have a short campaign victory, long campaign victory, domination victory, and ultimate victory. Short and long campaign victory give faction-wide buffs. Hey, Kali.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Are they finally gonna take this down? Taking them a long time to take that for some reason. Very suspicious. And this place will pay for itself. So we captured Noon all those turns ago. We are not even close to the Blood Keep. Not even close. It would take another, I estimate, 22 turns. We can conquer the world in 22 turns. I can get another 12 armies. About 12 armies, I would say. I would have around 32 armies. Nakari is still winning. Of course he is okay, because the High Elves are invading us.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
What loot names should I name my female Draenei that night? Oh man, so many options. This random factions also recruit this new stuff. They're 98.
What is your will? What do you want? Good, this will do.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Talisman preservation from the last battle. It's like the fourth one this campaign.
Welcome to my court.
It's a Blackwater province now. There we go, boys. Taking a while, but it was a long one, and I enjoyed it. Ultimate campaign victory. Turn 98. Conquered 215 regions of the world. That's nearly half the world. Like I said, that feel like the strategy game is leaned towards, you know, it definitely feels like a better thing in progress, more than ever before, but it's still better than the Realm of Chaos. There's so many factions to try, even just for a short campaign victory. They're no doubt gonna be updating the games in between. The first patch was basically what's supposed to be on release, so the only significant update we're gonna get that's gonna change what is right now, probably next month. But seeing Warhammer 1 and Warhammer 2 factions, Warhammer 3, it's gonna be exciting for a while, at least in my opinion. You see how I play here. I could play a campaign for a month if I wanted to. So the next campaign is Sigvald the Magnificent with Decadent Host. It will definitely be shorter than this one. It will be on the also new computer, unless there's gonna be some issues. Have to assemble it now and install Windows 11, and then install all the programs needed. Most likely today. If not today, then tomorrow. But I'm gonna go assemble it now and install the Windows 11. We have after Sigvald we got Crooked Moon, and after Crooked Moon there is Cetra, followed by Calfrans and Gromberdal, so plenty of things to do ahead. Install stream, I'm not really into that now. Could use the phone for the camera, but I'm gonna listen to some music while I'm assembling it. We might have this month's Sabaton campaign. There'll not be any sellout campaigns yet. Might be Tyrion with max crisis settings. Happen randomly in between all the campaigns you're playing. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later, if not later then tomorrow.